What does a jealous husband do when the wife gets more attention than he does? He builds a street rod. What else? That's next on Street Rodding American Style.
Jeannie, Dale, Jeannie, tell me, what are we looking at here?
1961 Impala.
Now, is this yours or is your husband's?
This one is my husband's.
Dale, you were our first show we did, but it was on a truck. But unfortunately, the truck was Jeannie's, but we interviewed you. Is that true?
That's a fact, yeah.
So how come now we finally get a chance to see your beautiful bride, but it's for your car?
I don't know how that came to pass. That still got me baffled.
What can you tell me about the car? What's so fun about this car?
Because he had one out in California that he raced, and he saw this in the paint shop where we had the truck, and he goes, "You got to come down and take a look at this." And of course, I knew that meant bring the checkbook, and I like it. It's different. I fell in love with it too. So,
Dale, was it true that I heard you were jealous?
Yeah, because every place we went, she was gathering trophies up like eggs. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, I'd like to have something to get a trophy. And now I've got the thing, and I've got a couple, but nothing at all like what she's acquired.
But his is rare, though.
What makes it so rare?
What makes it so rare is because everybody was wanting the hard tops and the bubble tops, the 4 doors, because of the family. This way, 2 doors were very rarely ordered.
So now, where'd you find the 409?
The 409, from my understanding, was transplanted in about 1965. People that say that they knew this car on Douglas back in 1965 say that it had a 409 in it back then. So I'm not going to take it out and rebuild it until the end of this season of showing it. Then it's going to be one of mine.
What are your future plans?
Oh, I'm going to rebuild it this winter, and I'm going to make it right.
When you say right, okay, I want to ask you, when he says right, what does he mean by right?
It's the Dale Herron touch. Yeah.
Okay, you got to tell me what the Dale Herron touch is.
Fast. Yeah, fast.
Is it going to be fast?
It's going to be fast.
When you say fast, what kind of horsepower are you going to have on this?
I'm going to try to get about 4 1/4 out of it and make it very streetable and driver friendly, so she can drive it and I can drive it, and it'll still get decent gas mileage, like about 13, 14 miles per gallon, maybe.
Fast, but not practical.
Semi-practical.
Fun.
Would you rather be side by side in the same vehicle or side by side in separate vehicles?
Separate vehicles, if it's close to home. We have went to Dewey, Oklahoma in this, and it was a lot of fun.
So it's okay. There's still a romance happening between lanes. Is that true or not?
Oh, absolutely. If I'm following her and she's running down the road and I'm seeing her drive down the road, she looks cool in this truck. She's a cool looking chick driving this old truck. And if I pull up alongside her, I'm thinking if I wasn't married to her, I'd be thinking I'm going to hit on this one. That's one of mine because look what she's got.
The truck gets your attention, but then it just goes up to the window and says, "Hey, baby."
That's exactly what it boils down to. And she knows that. She's sitting there smiling, but she knows darn good and well that there's a lot of people that pull up alongside her. I'm going to say older gentlemen that are older than our kids that will pull up alongside her and look at her and kind of wink at her and smile at her. I've seen them do it. But it's okay. She's fast.
You're smiling and you're trying to hold back the smile, but I know you're eating this all up.
Oh, I am. Honestly, yeah.
So the truck was one of the best things that happened to you besides Dale?
Yeah.
What order? Dale, the truck?
Dale first.
Careful.
Dale.
Well, the Dale, if it wasn't for the Dale, the truck wouldn't be here, right?
That's right.
What are chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
What about the dipstick that makes a 409 unique?
Well, the dipstick on a 409 is on the passenger side. If the dipstick was on the other side, there's a 348 right across the road there, and his dipstick is on the driver's side, verifies it's a 348. If it's on the passenger side, it's a 409. So anybody who knows their worth, they can look at that and see that, plus a 409 has a X into the casting on the front of the block, which verifies it's a 409.
What is it about the car that you like the most?
Makes him happy.
That's a very good answer. Because this is his car.
And sincerely, yes. Yeah. When he raced in California, this is what he raced, and he absolutely loved it. When he fell in love with it at the paint shop, and I had no problem with it. After what he built me, he can have it.
Dale, can you let me hear this bad boy?
Oh, certainly.